Hi everyone. Hope you can hear me, can you? Let me know if you can. I seem to be live. Can someone type in the comments? Let me know if you can hear me. Oh, great. Hi, hello. Sorry I'm late. All right. Who's here? I know I'm early for Thursday, aren't I? Who do we have this evening? Happy Ever After. Hello. Hope you're still here, Happily Ever After. And Douglas, good afternoon, evening. Hi, Deborah Smith. Karina, thank you for your super chat. You started the ball rolling, or the party. As Casey always says, let's get this party started. Where am I? Barbara Halliday. Oh, Halliday, good afternoon. Anyone else I've not said hello to? I realise I'm slightly earlier than usual, but I do prefer coming on at this time. Crystal Davis, hello. Thank you for joining us. Stella, hello. Parry Pretty. Sepia, hello. Okay, thank you. Luca Rex, hello. So here is a link to my PayPal, or you can donate via Super Chat if you would like your question answered. So glad you're still with us, Karina. Sorry I was a bit late there. I couldn't find my charger and my battery was low, so it was a bit of a panic there. Oh, thank you for your donation, Deborah Smith. Hi, Singing Moon. How are you? It's a nice name, Singing Moon. How is everyone? How are you all? Things have moved on a little bit here in the UK in terms of lockdown, etc. I expect there are mixed feelings. Yes, Sepia, you can donate through Super Chat, my love. Hi, Michelle Barnes. How are you? I realise we've got people from all over the world, but here in the UK we have relaxed lockdown a little bit, so some people are back at work now. It all seems a little bit too fast for me, but we shall see. I think you've got the better idea over there in Ireland, Graney. Thank you for your donation, Anne. Wendy Welch. Hello. Are you in Germany, Wendy? Or have I imagined that? If so, how are things over there? Germany have done an amazing job with this pandemic, haven't they? Very efficient country. Let me see, where are we? We're on Thursday, aren't we? So I'm just thinking, let's do a little card choice to start with in a minute for hi Tiger Dragon for the weekend. How are you, my love? Hey, Jocelyn, hi. You may need to refresh your page, Wendy. Sometimes that can happen. Are you getting a bit fed up, Anne? I wouldn't be in any rush if I were you, Anne. I think it's better to be safe than sorry, in my view. So let me see. What should we do for the weekend? What cards? Let's have a look. What we've got here. Shall we look at your power animal for the weekend? Thank you for your donation, Michelle. Thank you, my love. We'll start with a power animal card for the weekend, shall we? Let's see who your power animal is this weekend. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance. Oh, did you see that? Literally, well, they've given me my cards, and there's 3 of them. Look at that. So, didn't even let me finish. Clearly had a strong reason for that. So, 3 cards flew out of the deck. I don't know if you saw them. First card, for those of you drawn to number 1. Hi, Dylan. KC. Hello, my love. Oh, thank you, Dylan, for your super chat. I can understand, Wendy. So card 1, and as I said, they flew out of the deck. So there's obviously a strong message here within these, and really this is for the coming weekend. So the card number 1, Pelican, forgiveness. Let go of your judgments. Those of you drawn to card 1, is there something or someone you need to forgive? If you can't think of it offhand, then maybe this will come to you over the weekend, or perhaps there could be an occurrence this weekend where you need to just forgive and forget, not hold grudges or not get too upset. We've all got a lot going on right now. Maybe that's the reason for whatever situation that you have to forgive, or whoever it is you have to forgive, maybe sort of acting out of character. But this could go back quite far, but it's all about looking into your heart and forgiving this weekend. Thank you, Singing Moon, for your super chat, my darling. Okay, so, and Cardo, we've got Buffalo, abundance. You are provided for in all ways. So if you're worrying about finances, your security, or anything like that, then Spirit want you to know you are being provided for. You're going to be okay. These are difficult times, but you're going to be okay is what Spirit want you to know. You've got Buffalo, and Buffalo is a very strong animal, isn't it? So standing strong there. Buffalo is with you this weekend, okay? And card 3, let's see Raccoon, resourcefulness. You have all the resources you need. So there's a clear message here about, being assured that we are provided for. Okay. And that's number 3. For those of you drawn to that card, you've got the raccoon. You have all the resources you need. Of course, that could be in a variety of ways. But so clearly you're being looked after. So thanks, Casey. So we've got Karina first. Is that right? But we've got some PayPal donations as well. I think in between that somewhere, Casey. I'm not sure. Did you get there? Yeah, they're cute, aren't they? The raccoons. I love those cards. As I said, I've had them about 10 years, maybe longer. And just a really nice deck. If anyone likes the power animals. So, okay, thanks, Tiger. So we've got Karina first, who I know has been waiting a while. Thanks for your patience, Karina. And as I understand it, you want to look at your love life. In what way, Karina? Anything in particular? Did you want to look at? You're welcome, Stella. Anything in particular you wanted to look at? Is it future love, or is there a situation right now, someone around you now who you'd quite like to get it on with? Let me know, Karina. And I'll take a look with the Lightses Tarot. Our favourite deck, Casey. Karina, can you tell me what's coming in my love life? Because things are happening. Things are happening. Sounds interesting. Okay. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Karina. What does she need to know with regard to her love life, please? You're welcome, Anne. Well, we've got the King of Pentacles sitting here, looking quite relaxed. I feel this is someone who is wise, someone who's a little mature. Is there anyone around you now? Thank you, Sepia, for your super chat. Thank you, my love. Is there anyone around you now, dear Karina? Because we've got a King of Pentacles energy. Now, this could be related to an earth sign. We're talking about Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Thank you, Jenny, for your super chat, my love. So where are you hiding, Karina? Come back to me. We've got the King of Pentacles. Let's find out a little bit more about him. And the Queen of Wands. Oh, right. So whoever this is. Now, I know you're a Virgo, but let me just put another card next to it. Yes. Oh, wow. So there's you and someone else here who are, you're really hitting it off with someone here. There's a very, very strong connection between you and this person, dear Karina, especially on an emotional level. Now, I know you're Virgo, as I said, but you've got the Queen of Wands. So this person brings out that side of you. You will have fire in your chart somewhere. It could be that your Venus, relates to fire. So it could be in a fire sign, say Aries or Sag or Leo. So there's this fiery side of you that this person brings out. In other words, they light your fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Is what's springing to mind here, Karina, with you and this person. You're quite different. Because the King of Pentacles, well, this person, I feel, will probably be a little older than you. I don't know how much older. I mean, they may just be someone who's quite wise for their years, because often the King of Pentacles can relate to someone who's quite wise for their years, or certainly very grounded, someone who is practical. This will be someone who's practical, someone who is secure. They can bring you security. This is the sort of man that brings security into your life. They're a deep thinker. They take their time. So, yeah, but they're lighting your fire here. And there seems to be a very close connection with the two of you, especially in an emotional sense. But I sense the two of you are quite different, you know, but it's like you're attracted, you know, to those differences. You know how they say opposites attract? That's what I'm picking up here. But hang on. You've also got the King of Wands here, Karina. Okay. You've got the King of Wands, who is rather sexy, bit of a hunk. Actually, they both are. They both are, I have to say. But they're both very different in their approach. They're very different in their energy. This one is... well, that's, yeah, but this would be Aries. This person here would be Aries, Sag, or Leo, very likely to be. Or someone with those kind of characteristics. It doesn't mean to say they have to be one of those signs, but it could be someone that with those characteristics, it's one of the two. In other words, a fiery sign. So a fiery energy, someone who's quite impulsive, someone who's upbeat, very positive, bit of a go-getter, can't sit still, always on the go, strong. You know, look at the lion here. Lots to talk about, quite a chatty person, and someone who does things quickly, moves quickly. So this one will move in on you pretty quick. Just like that, you know, they don't have patience to wait around. Whereas this person's quite the opposite. This gentleman, this is someone who's quite practical, thinks about the long term, and takes their time. Okay, so there is a difference there. And the Chariot card here, oh, it's all action here. So something is moving forward, and I feel like you're keen. You're very keen to get going with. I feel actually there's a choice between, yes, this is a choice. This is what this card is representing here. A choice between these two. There's two guys in particular. If they're not around you now, who will be? And something could move quite fast, possibly. 7 of Wands. But you're being quite protective. You're being quite protective of your energy. You've been hurt before. You've been let down before. And it's quite understandable the way you're feeling here. You're in this little bubble, Karina. We've all been in this bubble recently. But you're safely tucked away in this little bubble. Legs and arms folded, you know, meditating away. Feeling good where you are. But on the other hand, there's a part of you that wants to get out there and be with someone again. Well, the first one is fire sign, earth signs. We're talking Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn type energy. And then you've got the next guy here, Aries, Leo, or Sag, or that type of energy. You know, don't be set on thinking, well, it can't be them because they're not that sign. Because if you think about those signs and you think about what type of person that would be, that's what you need to be looking for. So, you know, earth signs, we're talking Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone who's grounded, practical, doesn't rush. Whereas you've got the opposite here in, well, not really the opposite, but they're quite different. You know, this is Aries, Leo, or Sag, someone who doesn't waste time. They move quickly, lots of energy, lots of drive. So it depends on what you would like. I mean, I feel you'll be excited by this person. Oh, hi. Come and say hello. Say hello. Just a quick wave.
Oh.
No? Just a quick wave. A quick wave.
All right.
Just bought me coffee. Thanks, Ed. Okay, so okay, so 7 of Wands. So you're in your little bubble here, feeling quite safe and secure. Yeah, it's always been, it's all been a work. So yeah, looking all smart there. Yeah, so 7 of Wands. Looks like Dom. Which one? This one? Which one looks like Dom? The one in my right hand, or the one in the first guy, or the guy that came along a bit later? But this guy, does he look like Dom? He's very sexy, this one. This one's handsome. Okay. You don't trust anyone right now, which is what I just said. Thank you, Barbara. I will pass that on. You don't trust. This is why you're in this little bubble. Wow, you're pretty safe in there. You are tempted to come out, but it's like, I'm not sure. High Priestess, listen to your intuition. How do you feel? Bald brown brother, I like it, Casey. Ace of Pentacles. So it's time for a new start, Karina. Come on, you've got to just put your toe in the water. You're being so protective and super cautious, okay? I'll pass that on, Anne. Super cautious. I kind of understand it, but I feel as if something's going to take off here. If you want it. Oh, Adam's there. Thanks for the coffee, Ad. So yeah, let's cut the cards. Oh, Two of Swords, Karina, you've got to make a decision. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a choice between two. And I feel you need to go with your instincts because you've got the High Priestess. Go with your instincts. Who feels right? Forget looks now. Just think about who feels right. And try not to go for the bad boy. Try not to do that. That's what I would say to you. Please don't do that, my love. Don't just be drawn to the one that's most exciting. Think about the practicalities of it. Do you see what I mean? Because I feel one of them could be that King of Wands, but I wouldn't like to. That would be unfair to pin that on him just because he's King of Wands. But often that's the case, but not always. So you will know. But what I would say is, of anything, the guy that came out first, King of Pentacles, that more earthy type of guy, the fact he came out first sort of tells me that maybe he's the nicer one that you're being kind of guided towards, but you have to make your own decision. But I felt there was something nice about him. No, something nice about them both, but I feel King of Wands might be the one that's a little bit more edgy. So that's right, and go with the flow. So yeah, but two lovely guys in their own way, if you see what I mean. That's what's going to make that decision hard, but it needs to be made, and you're going to need to just burst that bubble a little bit. Yeah. Wow, Karina, is that the first guy that's been chasing you? That wouldn't surprise me. No, not too nice. You need a nice guy. And that's why he came out first. Because he was probably the most important there within that reading. No, you can never be too nice, Karina. And Adam, oh bless him. You can never be. You deserve someone nice, my dear. We all want to see you as someone nice. And he's clearly very much a bit already part of your life in a way, because he's come out so quickly, if you notice. So good luck with that, but whatever you do, don't rush. Think about the long term. I know this other guy a bit further along, the King of Wands, is a bit exciting, but the other one, just something about him. He's lovely. There you go then. Barbara's advising you as well, stay away from the bad boy. Really hope you come back and say you've decided to give it a go with Mr. Pentacles. You have to let me know what star sign he is. Do you know what star sign he is? Remember, you're an earth sign, so you'll understand each other. Okay, so Good point, Tiger. Very good point, actually. And who is next? Yeah, he obviously, there's something about him. It brings out the naughty side of Karina, probably, Tiger. That's what it is, the naughty, impulsive side. And Douglas said, whichever one you don't want, send it to me. Oh, you've made us laugh now, and oh gosh. Okay, so is it the lovely Deborah now? What's your question, darling? I feel you're quite sad at the moment. I really do. And I feel you've been panicking or anxious. I really sense a lot of anxiety with you. So I'm a bit worried about you. Let's do a reading and see what's happening here for poor Debbie, or Deborah, sorry. I feel Deborah's a bit sad at the moment. Don't know if anyone else is picking that up. How are you, Deborah? Can always come back in a little while. Let's pull the squeaky chair forward. Yeah. Oh, is that right, Barbara Holiday? Sarah, what does the card say? Nick lies to me and then confess. Do I forgive him? Oh, right, okay. Sorry to hear that, Deborah. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your guidance to Deborah Smith. With regard to the situation with Nick, what does she need to know? Should she forgive Nick, please? I feel Nick has had a lot of worries. Obviously, we all have, but I feel he's very worried about money, about finances. Maybe acting out of character a little bit. You didn't happen to get card number 1 by any chance with the power animals, did you, Deborah? Well, we've got the Knight of Swords here, so someone is sort of losing their cool a little bit. Let me see a little bit more first. Oh, wow. Okay. This, I feel, relates to how you're feeling. Has Nick sort of been, how can I say, I'm trying to put this tactfully. Have the two of you just not been getting on? I feel like, as I said before I shuffled the cards, I feel as if he's acting out of character. I feel as if he's got a lot going on mentally. There's a lot of pressure, a lot of stress. I also feel this could even be you yourself wanting or feeling the urge to run away with this Knight of Swords here. Can you see that? And I want to say, don't do anything drastic. Don't do anything hasty. You can see the Knight of Swords here running away, zooming off there, wants to jump on his motorbike or her motorbike and ride off into the sunset. That's kind of how you're feeling right now, it appears, Deborah. But the Knight of Swords often does things impulsively, and there's a warning here to be cautious, to take a deep breath, count to 10, Deborah. Oh, you didn't pick a card. Oh, okay. Because card 1 was about forgiveness. That would have been interesting. So try not to do anything drastic. Don't, you're tempted. Look, you're really tempted. I feel you're feeling that the grass is greener on the other side, that life could be better elsewhere, that kind of thing. Right now you're feeling, I feel that things are going on around you that are weighing down on you. And it's almost as if you're on your own on the outside looking in. Do you know what I mean, Deborah? There's that feeling that you're kind of on the outside looking in with regards to Nick and the family, and then it's all getting a little bit too much. I do feel you need a bit of a break, Deborah, so you can clear your head, but I'm not quite sure how you can do that during isolation. Not quite yet. I think I said this to you last time, just to get yourself some space. Now, you are allowed out in England all day if you want to now, although you need nice weather so you can go and sit over the park or something. But if you can get out and about more, I do feel that would help. You need some space. You're feeling, how can I say, stuck in a rut with it all, and you need things to change. You need people to help you out more as well. I feel as if you feel no one's on your side, and that you need someone to stick up for you. 5 of Swords. There's a lot going on here. You know, a lot on your mind. You do feel as if it's like you've been ganged up on. That's how you seem to be feeling. There's battles that have been going on here between you and Nick and others that really, I feel, no one's winning. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those situations where you're not really winning, any of you, that is. 10 of Wands, but you do need to release some baggage, some burdens. There's too much on your plate, and it's pushing you. Remember, there's been a lot going on around you in the world, globally, and I think especially as women, sorry guys, I know you're stressed as well, but I think a lot of as women, we seem to have, when we've got children, it's intensified. You know, it's a female thing that we tend to. And I know we're all equally as stressed, but I feel the stress comes out in a different way. Is what I'm trying to say, for men and for women. And I've spoken, friends of mine that are finding this lockdown so incredibly stressful. And what I'm going to say to you is you've got to start drawing some boundaries, Deborah, because you seem to have more than your fair share on your plate. People need to start helping you a bit more, and understand this. The Hermit. This is 2 things. You need this space, but to reflect. Can you see this person here reflecting, top of the mountain? This lockdown is easing. Let's hope it continues that way, because you'll be able to get more space now. But also to take some time for yourself. You're not getting enough time for yourself to do your thing, to just be at peace with yourself. You've got a 10 of Wands, the burden, and you're coping alone. It's like you feel you're coping alone. You feel trapped. You've got the 8 of Swords, 9 of Wands. It's been a struggle for a while, but look, it's lovely because you've ended with the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands energy is positive, upbeat, stands their ground. Queen of Wands doesn't take any prisoners, not in a horrible way, but just speaks up and says things as they are, as she feels them. So this is advising you to go with your feelings, to not be browbeating into accepting things that aren't fair, because I just feel that people need to share things more with you, whether it's your burdens or your feelings, or but I do feel that the love between you and Nick is very, very strong, Deborah. And I do feel that maybe forgiveness is a very loving way of showing someone how important they are to you. Because if don't allow this incident to overrule the love between you. It's remember, a lot of this is due to the build up of a certain situation I feel that's been going on, we all make mistakes sometimes. So in answer to your question, I feel you should. Of course, you have to make your own decision, but I feel you should. But you will get your energy back again. You need to be assertive there, just like the Queen of Wands, my love. Okay. Here is the link to the donations tip jar, the super chat or PayPal. So who do we have next to read for, please? Have a drop of this coffee. There you go, Casey. Someone else asked about the deck. It is just a stunning deck. That's what we were saying the other day, isn't it? No, Deborah. No. You're feeling like that now because there's a lot on your shoulders, but that you won't. You know, this will pass. This too shall pass. Can you make a sort of arrange a little date night indoors, cook a nice meal, and get some space? You need some space where there's just the two of you, and I know that's been hard. Even if anyone that lives with you could go out for a couple of hours at lunchtime or something like that, you know, just so the two of you can have some time to talk things over. Hey, Casey. Oh, it's Anne now. Hi, Anne. What would you like today, my love? Got to be stronger than ever, Deborah. You can get through this. Yeah, as Jennifer Jenny said. You see? You know you love him and he loves you. And that's what's important at the end of the day. The thing is, when we get married or move in with someone, whatever, or literally just date someone, we make mistakes and they make mistakes. And as long as they're sorry, then I've never been one for holding grudges. But then I'm a fire sign, so we tend not to. Because life is too short and too precious. And the people we care about are too precious. It's really not worth it. Oh, okay, Anne. Will I get it sorted soon? Okay. I'm going to go for the Rider-Waite for that question, I feel. This is for Anne. Will I get it sorted soon? You're welcome, Deborah. You thought I was a Virgo, Jennifer. What made you think that? Actually, my Aries is in the house of Virgo, so you're not completely wrong. So there's a massive influence of Virgo around my Aries, if you know what I mean. So you've kind of worked that out pretty well, actually. But yeah, my Aries is in the house of Virgo. Okay. This is for Anne. Well, let's see what comes out next to that. What sign are you then, Jennifer? You're really quite surprised at that. Oh, do I not come across as an Aries then? The Tower and the Death card. King of Pentacles. Something's coming to an end here, dear Anne. And what was your question? Deborah. Deep breaths, Deborah. It's going to be fine. We'll get it sorted soon. Well, something's coming to an end or something that's been building up in your life, dear Anne. Something that's been building up. With this King of Pentacles, we're talking Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Something around this gentleman's been pretty difficult, pretty traumatic for you. Well, it would make sense, Jennifer, because I am Aries in the house of Virgo, so that makes a lot of sense. What you're saying there. the Virgo influence. So yeah, the Death, the Tower card, the King of Pentacles. So something has been, it's been a difficult situation. The situation you're referring to appears to be with this King of Pentacles. Is that what, if you're not talking about that, then that's the situation that I'm picking up. This person hasn't always been very upfront, honest. I feel they've gone behind your back at times or done something that wasn't really truly with integrity. And I do feel they've worn you down. This situation has worn you down, whatever it is you are referring to. Hi, Googly Tube. Three of Pentacles. So this is a good card. Anne, have you been feeling a little down lately, darling? Is this a situation connected to property, Anne? Because I am picking up a property or an investment. There's a lot of anxiety around this. Look at this. You've even got the Nine of Swords. So I do feel this person has caused you a lot of anguish. It's been a very traumatic time for you, darling. Not that people would necessarily know it, because you just come across as someone who is coping so well. And I do feel you've been incredibly strong through this situation. You know, you really have been. But I'm picking up property. Just want to cut these cards. There's a financial situation around this as well. So it might be that you need to, what I'm getting here, property. And there's almost, it's like a need for compromise a little bit, or a decision around it, a decision going on around this. You don't trust what you're hearing or seeing or being told. You don't trust this person fully. That's what's making you anxious. You're feeling kind of stuck, as if you you just want out of this. You want an end to it. And I want to shuffle them, and well, the card that dropped out, Seven of Wands. Wow, you're standing your ground, and I feel Spirit want you to know that you've done amazing. And it keep standing your ground. Don't give in. And I know you won't. I just feel you won't give in. Yeah, I know you're tired, and you could see that in the cards, my love. But I like that one. That's perfect for your question, and justice will be served. Now, this is a legal agreement of some sort coming in between you and this person. Okay, so it will be sorted. Yes, it's a legal agreement coming in. Maybe something you've got to sign or agree on, but yeah. It's the end of this cycle, the end and the start of a new cycle. Okay, but you're being cautious, and I feel you're right to be cautious. But yeah, it's around the family, sort of family home situation, I feel. But it will get the justice card. You couldn't get better. So it will get sorted. Don't give in. Continue to stand your ground in the way you have been. Yeah, not long to go. That's right, Barbara. Yeah, I could see, yeah, with the, yeah, definitely hasn't been totally honest with you, has not been fair to you at all. But, you know, this will come to an end. You've had enough now. I can see that. And it's time. You saw the World card, which is a new cycle, the ending and the beginning of a new cycle, a good cycle that's about to open a new door in your life, which is why you got the Death card first of all. You know, a new chapter, the end of this trauma. You saw the Tower, the end of a trauma. It's been very traumatic, I feel. Whew. Yeah, you've done really well, amazingly well, I feel. Yeah, so as Casey says, you know, keep your chin up, and everyone's sending you love. So, and who's next, please? Yeah. You're welcome, Anne. Often when the Justice card comes out, things are going to go in, you know, going to go in your favour. Decision made in your favour. It's a good card to get. So I feel things may turn out better than you're expecting, because when we get, you know, when we get worn down, we start to see things in a different light. You know, oh, is it really worth it? Shall I give in? Don't be browbeaten into giving in. Just hang in there, because your cards show that you will get through this, and there will be some form of legal agreement. You're welcome, Deborah. Hope you're okay, my love. Who was next, please? Was it Michelle, Tiger? Okay, just waiting for you, Michelle. What question did you have, darling? Just waiting for Michelle now. Michelle Barnes. I think you're still there, Michelle. You there, Michelle? I think Michelle's gone to make a cup of tea. Let's draw a card for the collective while I'm waiting. Oh, okay, Casey. Well, I'll just draw a card for the collective. I'm going to do it from the light seers. Everyone likes that deck. So this is a card for the collective whilst I'm waiting for Michelle. Oh, I like that. I feel this relates to us all here. 3 of Cups. And Spirit letting us know what a lovely community we have. Look at that, 3 of Cups. I really, really like that. That's just saying, you know, that everyone's become such a lovely community. Focusing on this lovely community. I feel like drawing another one next to it. Yeah, it's sort of, this community lifts our spirits. Lifts our spirits. Once it's start, I can't stop. 6 of Wands, yeah. It's just a really lovely energy is what the cards are saying there. The universe, spirit, want you to know. Okay, Dylan's after Michelle. So any nice news for my daughter, please, Sarah? She is being so positive. Oh, okay. Let's have a look for you, Michelle. Naughty, naughty, Casey. What am I going to do with you? I don't know, Dylan. Well, do you know what? There's 2 cards here that flew out. I think I'm going to start with those, and then we'll continue. So we've got the 5 of Pentacles here. So, and we've got the Page of Wands. So her spirits have clearly lifted. Look at that contrast from this to this. This is someone who is so much more positive. Welcome anyone that's just joined me. This is someone who I'm fine, Dylan, my love. Yeah, this is someone who has really picked up quite a bit, actually, or is in the process of doing so. This is someone who was quite down, fed up, withdrawn, low self-esteem. But the Page of Wands indicates that she's really picked up. Positivity has re-entered her life. King of Cups. There's someone around her here who is connected with this change of heart, shall I say? Do you know who this would be? This King of Cups gentleman. This is someone who is very empathic, very sensitive, pretty kind. So whoever this is has helped your daughter. That's all right, Michelle, don't worry. 5 of Wands, you know, she's kind of battled her demons. She's battled through adversity, her hardship, and she's got the sun. So yes, happier times ahead. Because she's had a lot of anxiety to deal with, but there appears to be a new start coming around her. It could even be in the love department. She's very guarded with her heart, but the worst is behind her. Look at that, Michelle. 6 of Swords. The worst is behind your daughter. Whatever battles she's been facing, she seems to be rising above them now. And I feel that the love department could get better as well with this Knight of Cups. There's someone I feel who loves her dearly, who's very close to her at least. And there could be a new start coming in around her and this person possibly. If not, this is to do with her career. I'm going to ask about that. What is this Ace of Pentacles? I'm just going to ask about that. What is this? X is still there, but she's not saying. I wonder. What star sign is her ex, Michelle? Okay. So is this something she wants to do career-wise? Michelle, is this something she wants to do career-wise? Because something is starting here. There's a new opportunity stepping in for your daughter. There's been some kind of delay. She's been unable to move forward with her career or idea, project, whatever it is. She will know. But I feel that an opportunity is stepping in for her. Is she quite a creative person? I feel she's quite creative. Yeah. This is connected with a passion of hers, possibly. So, yeah, a new opportunity there. And definitely things are improving for her in a lot of ways. I feel, especially in terms, of mental health, I feel that things are calming down there. The ex, I see, yeah. There was definitely something to do with love there. Something getting better, something maybe an opportunity to start again. There was potential for the two of them. He's Aries, okay. We've got the Cups gentleman there, but it could be that he has a lot of Cups energy because it was someone who is clearly very, how can I say, very understanding emotionally. Someone who is quite kind. Oh, she's changing courses at uni, right? Yeah, so that would be that then. That would be that. That's the Ace of Pentacles that I was saying about. So that's the opportunity, and that is a really good opportunity, the Ace of Pentacles, because it has real potential. But I also feel that the love situation could improve as well. But the Ace of Pentacles was saying about a new project or a new career move. But the new uni course would be, she's going to do something that's more in line with her passion. And I feel it has real potential, this particular opportunity. So yeah, definitely things are looking so much more promising, very promising for your daughter, Michelle. Okay, she just needs love too, so stubborn. Yeah. Well, it's all starting to work out anyway. It's all starting to move forward now. That's what's important. And usually then you find things fall into place, don't you, you know? But he definitely very much loves her, I feel. Okay, so lovely Dylan now. What would you like to know today, Dylan? In your near future. Okay, this is for Dylan. In English, please. Yeah, preferably. Definitely can't read Mexican if that's what it was. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your guidance to lovely Dylan. What does Dylan need to know today, please, with regard to his future? Okay. 5 of Wands. Okay. Now, there's a little bit of competition involved here. 1 second, I've just got a message Adam because there's a knock on my door. Sorry about that. Adam, if you're there, there's a knock on the door. Yeah, I can hear him. Okay. Hi, Shirley S. Welcome. So, yeah, there's a little bit. We'll go back to your cards now, Dylan. Sorry about that. There's a little bit. I'm going to look at the bottom card, actually. 9 of Cups. So, I do often look at the bottom card sometimes when I feel the urge. And you've got the 9 of Cups here at the bottom. And look how elated you are, Dylan. Okay, so this is a dream or a wish coming true. Literally, you are elated. You're jumping up in the air. You know, when you feel so happy, you just impulsively jump. This is you. Something coming in. This is you. You know, this is to do with a wish or a dream coming true. So a lovely card, beautiful card. But clearly you're going to come up against a little bit of competition in order to get there. Okay, but don't be put off. It's healthy competition. We wouldn't get any better if we didn't have the odd bit of competition, you know. Look at that, the Sun. So it's success that comes after competing, maybe competing for a part or something like that. Because I know you said you do acting, so maybe it's to do with that, but it's something you're competing for. Now, please don't worry about this, whatever you do. Try not to get anxious. I see anxiety here. Okay. Don't be put off by any competition around you, is what these cards are saying. Don't be put off by that, okay? Knight of Cups. Here we have a water sign energy around you. And I recall you being a Libra, I think. So a water sign energy here. I want to know a bit more about this person. Okay, this is someone possibly in your love life. Someone, no, it's either you or they that are being very guarded here. One of you is being very guarded, treading carefully, not rushing in. Is it you or is it this other person? Six of Swords indicates that whatever hardships you've been facing, things are about to get better. You're sort of leaving your troubles behind you. It reminds me of that song, Pack Up Your Troubles in Your Old Kit Bag. You're just leaving this. I feel you've been under stress lately, mentally, more than anything. And it could be to do with, perhaps with this guy even. You know what it's about. Okay. Perhaps with this guy, it could be in connection with this guy. But you're being very cautious, super cautious, really. And I kind of understand. I've been wanting to rent out a car to go to Santa Barbara for the weekend. The beach. I want to invite Rob, but I've been scared to ask him because we haven't really been. Right, that would make sense then. And this is why you're being super cautious. Oh, that is so symbolic with the. That is so symbolic, isn't it? Let me see. That's why you've had that anxiety. That's why you've got that anxiety showing in your cards here, Dylan. You see, it really does play on your mind a lot, and I do feel you do need to step back sometimes. For your mental health. Really, don't allow it to overconsume you. 10 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. Oh. You're just unsure of his feelings, aren't you, darling? And your lockdown got extended, right? Fair enough. You're unsure of his feelings. That's why you've got this card here, And there is part of you that actually thinks about walking away and forgetting about the whole thing. But I feel you'd struggle with that somehow. Page of Wands is asking you. No, that's right. In the previous readings, he's come across as someone who is very hard to kind of gauge, someone who doesn't really show their feelings. This is someone who's a little hot and cold. I do feel that you've got different love styles. And, of course, we did say, didn't we, that this is a twin flame situation where you've got the runner and the chaser. Unfortunately, this guy is still running. And he needs to catch up with you, if you see what I mean. But the Page of Wands indicates that maybe I feel it's saying you need to get that mojo back, that positivity back. I feel recently you've been a little flat, you've not been yourself. So I feel the Page of Wands is coming out and saying, come on now, Dylan, get that fire back. All right, don't let this get you down. If you're feeling unsure of asking him, maybe then perhaps don't do it at this time. This could very well be your instincts. You are a very instinctive person. This could be your instincts that are telling you to hold off. But I sort of feel the Page of Wands is a need for you to free yourself a little bit and stop worrying so much and have a bit of fun. Somehow get a bit of fun back into your life. I'm going to do one more card here. Yeah, I feel this is the spiritual side of you, actually. There's a need for meditation, more peace, to be at one with yourself, Be a little selfish even. Follow your heart, do the things that bring you joy, rather than allowing this to consume you too much. Focus on you for a while is what the cards are saying there, my love. Yeah. To LA, that's why I want to go to Santa Barbara on the beach. Yeah. Well, are you allowed to do that with this lockdown? That's the thing. I don't know the situation there, but what I would say is that symbolically you had the boat there, didn't you? In the 6 of Swords. So it kind of, I could sort of see you doing that. But are you allowed to do that? Well, it did look as if you may well, I'm going to cut the cards. Page of Swords. Okay, you need to think about it. It's a good idea. It's quite a good idea, is what the cards are saying. And you being a Libra, Page of Swords, it did look as if you may well go and do that, you know, with that Six of Swords symbolically. So, but with or without this guy, with or without this guy, because you've got the Page of Wands there, and then Page of Wands just goes off on an adventure all by themselves. They don't care. They just want to live a little. It's like the bursting to get out and live a little. And I feel you just need to get a bit of that back, you know. Hello, Antonella. That's a lovely name. Yeah, they've reopened the beaches here as well. Let me just put this on, sorry. Temperature's suddenly dropped in my room. Oh dear. Hello, welcome to everyone that's new. Been feeling caged, yeah. That's why you've got that Page of Wands energy coming in. You just really need to get out there. So even with or without this guy, it looked like the cards were saying just do it, because Page of Wands simply does it. You know, I think they work on impulse. So Singing Moon. Okay, Singing Moon, what a lovely name. Where are you, my love? I have been feeling a bit stuck in life for a while. What is coming up for me? I'm a Sagittarius. Oh, that's a good question. And welcome. I hope you're subscribing and come and see us regularly. I'm generally live on a Thursday and a Sunday. Around 5-ish now, 5 p.m. GMT. I'm not sure where you are in the world, Singing Moon. Oh, wow, Wendy. Yeah, don't think we're too far off of that. It is such a scary process. Is it exactly it? Yeah, Dylan, absolutely. The Page of Wands is it's like the Nike, just do it. It's when I see that, just do it, is what the Page of Wands says. Singing Moon's in sunny Cornwall. I'm very jealous, Singing Moon. How lucky are you during this lockdown? I think my two favourite places in the UK is Cornwall and the Lake District. I'm not sure. I don't think I could choose between them, but how lucky are you? Thank you, Antonella. Glad for you that you could join us. Yeah, get some fun and sun. That's a good one, Tiger. So now I've forgotten your question, of course, Singing Moon. Let's go back and find it. I have been feeling a bit stuck in life for a while. What is coming up for me? I'm a Sagittarius. Okay. Yeah, that's it, Dylan. You've got nothing to lose, have you? And really, until you ask, you know, you can never find out, can you? So 2 of Pentacles. Okay. So this is for Singing Moon. Are you there, Singing Moon? No, you're a Sagittarius. You're a bit stuck. Well, the 2 of Pentacles, we're talking about the need for balance in your life, the need to balance your, you know, whether it's work and play or, you know, your health, your diet, whether you're, you know, your Are you getting enough sleep, enough exercise? This could be about money. It could be about your time, the need to balance your time, your resources, just to get things in balance. Because as you can see here, she's swinging these two, what look like canteens that the cowboys kind of have. I'd love one of those. Leather canteen. And she's clearly out of balance. So that's what first comes to mind here for you. Four of Wands. There's also a need for celebration, to get out there and enjoy life a little bit. And I do feel that you've been kind of stuck, as you said, and you're a bit of a party animal generally. Would you agree? I feel you are a bit of a party animal. Someone who likes to travel the world. A holiday would really do you the world of good. Now realise we're in lockdown. I'm not sure where you are in the world, Singing Moon. Did you? I'm not sure if you said, but eventually this lockdown will lift to the point that we can go off and spend some time elsewhere and have a little holiday, even if it's just in our own country. But there is a need for you to have a break. That's what the cards are saying. The Magician card is about you believing in yourself, getting your confidence back. I haven't had a holiday for years. There's something cool. This is the thing, when you live in somewhere as lovely as Cornwall, you don't actually feel the need for holiday, do you? But sometimes it's nice just to have a change of scenery. So that may be what this is, you're not doing enough of, because we said about there's a need for balance, to restore balance in your life. So perhaps it's to do with, getting outdoors more, whether it's just for days out, but doing more with your life, having a break from your four walls or wherever it is that you spend most of your time with. The Magician card, we're talking about tapping into that confident side of yourself. I do feel you've not had much fun for a few years. Yeah, so that's why you're being urged to do that. Magician is someone who is confident. They're someone who's positive, someone who can make things happen. So it's just reassuring you that you can change your life if you really want to. You have the ability to do that. In fact, you can make the magic happen, is what this card is saying. And you've got the Three of Wands here. This is definitely a reading that relates to travel and the need to broaden your horizons. I feel you've sort of been in a bit of a bubble recently, and the last few years or so, and there's a need to break out now. And I understand we're in lockdown, but it is easing up, and in time, the easier things get, the more you need to sort of spread your wings a little bit. You don't have to go so far, but just enough to break up your routine. But there does appear to be, oh, you're a bit of a hermit. Okay, yeah. But there does appear to be a need for you to just spread your wings. Okay. You've got the Emperor here. This is about taking control again, taking charge of your destiny, making plans for your future. Don't be tempted to how can I say, don't be tempted to, don't feel trapped. The Devil card can sometimes indicate feelings of entrapment, like we're stuck. You're not stuck, is what the cards are saying here. You're actually free, really, even though we've got this lockdown. And you will be much freer soon once things ease up. And they're urging you to get out of your bubble, because this is bringing your, I don't know, you've got a lovely positive vibe, Singing Moon. But in some ways, being a hermit has kind of put your energy down, maybe your self-esteem a little bit. And we can get into a pattern where we start to feel safer indoors, whereas actually the reverse can be true. That can become quite unhealthy for us. So I feel there's a need for you to push yourself a little bit. And look at that, you've got the Page of Wands as well. So there's a need for you to be free. I feel you need to feel the air beneath your wings, you know, beneath your feet, to get out there and experience life, really. Be young again, be carefree. Is there anyone in your life romantically at all, Singing Moon? Because we've got this lovely King of Cups here. Is there someone? Is that a yes? There's someone here. What star sign is this person who is in your love life, Singing Moon? Because we've got a lovely... Oh, no, okay. Well, there's a King of Cups here. Would you like to meet someone, Singing Moon? This King of Cups energy for a few years. Well, there appears to be someone that you... that could come into your life once you get out there and start living again. I just feel you need to start living again. And as I say, again, I know we're still in lockdown almost. Not sure though. Well, this King of Cups seems to be coming in, and notice how this is interesting. This is, you know, if you can see, this is on the beach by the sea. He's actually sitting in the water meditating, but you know, interesting because you're in Cornwall, so I can. He kind of looks Cornish, doesn't he? Someone who lives by the sea. 9 of Wands. It's been a bit of a long time. It's been a bit of a long, rocky road in that way. But yeah, don't be. Yeah, in a way, I feel you're a little bit afraid of relationships somehow. That's what I'm getting here. Because of the past, there's a situation in the past. But the Sun card tells me that there is someone there that who could bring you a lot of happiness in the future. But you've got to start, and you're close to the sea and moors. Oh, how lovely. It is such a spiritual place. Your partner dies in 17, yeah. It's been a long, rocky road. But I do feel you're coming toward a time where I feel you're a very spiritual person. And there is someone of like mind kind of waiting in the wings for when you're ready. And I feel there's some stirrings deep down, just those little stirrings, you know. When we look back, we think, oh yeah, I remember when I started to think about changing my direction. Okay, and I feel you're starting to do that. You're starting to feel those stirrings and follow them, because they're going to lead you to the sunshine. Okay, and there's someone of very like mind there for you. So thank you for joining me today, Singing Moon. I do hope you'll come back on Sunday. I would meet someone else eventually. Yeah, and it's going to be, what star sign are you? Oh, you're Sag, aren't you? This could be a water sign, or someone who, if not water, then there's someone who's just a very spiritual person. But very in tune with you. Very in tune with you. I feel there's someone deep and philosophical like you are, because that's the energy I pick up with you. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Singing Moon. Was there anyone else on the list? I think it might have been Jennifer Jenny, was it? Ah, Sepia. Sepia, what is your question, please? I think we have to stop the donations as from now. If that's okay. Oh, you're always watching, Singing Moon. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, do come and say hello again, won't you? Jennifer Jenny. That's it, Jennifer Jenny. Oh, you're after Sepia. Okay, so what was Sepia's question? Are you there, Sepia? Excuse me, everyone. I'm just going to put a cardigan on. It's become quite cold. Sorry about that. Quite chilly. Ooh. It's one of those days here in the UK where you're warmer outside than you are inside. So I'm just waiting for Sepia. The Sepia. What is the energy around me and Michael? Okay. So this is for Sepia. What is the energy around me and Michael? Is that it? Sepia. Lost you now. What is the energy around me and Michael? The angels and spirit guides. What is the energy around Sepia and Michael, please? It's a little confusing, this relationship. A little confusing, this particular relationship, Sepia. And if you're there, please do comment. So it seems a little stuck right now. For some reason, there appears to be a blockage. Let me know if you're there, if you can hear me. So Sepia, there appears to be a blockage there. Things have come to a little pause in some way, or they're just not moving forward in the way you would like them to. Page of Swords. So there is communication, but it's just not, I just feel things are more sort of, you know, it kind of communication as in the two of you are thinking about each other, but there's a blockage. So there's a need somehow to get this moving forward. Do you see what I mean? Oh, yes, you're not in communication. No, that's right, because you've got this blockage here. So this communication is more to do with, it's like a telepathic communication, I feel, between you. It's like there's a connection here, a mental connection, and Page of Cups. So there are feelings here. Do you quite like this person, Sepia? Would you say you quite like this person? I feel you do. 9 of Pentacles, but they're on your mind. They're on your mind a lot, and you're on their mind. But it's just there's a blockage around the communication here. Things just aren't moving forward. Someone's a little bit unsure about whether they want this or not. So I feel as if the universe has brought you both to some kind of halt here. But the 3 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. 10 of Swords. So there appears to have been difficulties around this relationship with you, with the 10 of Swords. I do feel there's been difficulties. But, one more. Page of Pentacles. Are you thinking about, oh, you were together before, yeah. Have you thought about the two of you getting back together? Because what I want to say is, I just feel that the two of you did clash, and it wasn't always an easy relationship. And I feel you need some space. That's what I feel. I feel you need some space, the two of you, before you can make any decisions. So I'm coming on Thursdays and Sundays. I had been coming on in the evening on Michelle Trainer, but I'm going to come on around 5:30 on a Thursday and Sunday now. Maybe 5 or 5:30, one of the two. So yeah, I do feel there's a need at the moment for the space to carry on between you, just for a little bit longer yet, because I just feel, looking at those cards, that the relationship was quite difficult, that there were arguments or disagreements, and it wasn't always easy. And I'm not sure if it would be good to go back too quickly before you really think about things. You need more time. Okay, my love? Glad you could join us, Michelle. I will be back on Sunday, though, darling. Michelle has just joined us. So, yeah, just tap the bell and then you get a notification. So it's Jennifer now, yeah? Is anyone clapping for the NHS this evening? Are you still doing that? Those of you in the UK? I think we're still doing it in our street. Just waiting for Jennifer Jenny. Oh, okay, Michelle. Oh, that's good. Yeah, sometimes you don't get the notification. It's strange. I think it's very random, but you may get it on Sunday. It's just how it seems to work. I don't know. Just looking what cards to draw for us all. Oh, I know. What's your question? Oh, Jennifer, I've just seen it, darling. Sorry. Thanks, dear sir. As you might have known by now, I attract a lot. As you might have known by now, I attract a lot of manipulative guys. Oh yeah, I remember now. I wanted to get a future love reading and a significant relationship coming. Who is not a manipulator? Okay, let's have a look. This is for Jennifer Jenny. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance for Jennifer. With regard to love, please. Oh, the Lovers card. That's wonderful. What a great start, Jennifer. Let me just take one more. 5 of Cups. You've had your disappointments. Look at this 5 of Cups. I feel you're still missing someone, darling. But you are healing. And after your healing, there is a lover on their way to you. Look at this. You're looking into each other's eyes here. There's a strong physical and mental connection. But the 5 of Cups, you know, you're still healing. You know, this is the card that relates to healing as well. So There's still a bit of healing that needs to be done, okay? But there is a new lover on their way to you. Ace of Swords. Okay, I feel mentally you're such a deep thinker, Jennifer. What star sign are you? You're such a deep thinker. But I feel to the point that sometimes you maybe overthink things, you know, or worry too much. Also with the Ace of Swords, there is, bye Wendy. Thanks for joining us, darling. Yes, stay safe. The Ace of Swords also relates to the need maybe for you to take a chance again on love. Okay, and I know that's hard because clearly you've been hurt and those feelings run deep with you. You know, you're still healing. Aquarius sun, okay. This is where you've got the swords. Aquarius people are incredible deep thinkers. You know, it's all up here with Aquarius. It's all up here with air signs. There's so much going on mentally. But the Ace of Swords is saying about the need maybe to take a chance on love again. But Cupid's arrows, hold on. Cupid's arrows are firing at you here, you know. And when I say that, I'm talking arrows of love. Okay. So actually, wow, Ace of Cups. This could happen. Is there anyone contacting you at the moment? You could receive communication from someone very soon. I'm not sure how soon, but yes, a new cycle of love. A new cycle of love. 10 of Pentacles. And it's the King of Wands. Wow. What a fantastic reading, Jennifer. This is like a fire sign energy around you. This is the one Casey likes. This gorgeous, sexy King of Wands here, full of charisma. This person. This is a guy who moves pretty quickly, moves pretty fast. What star sign was he, Jennifer? You're taking Casey's man, you know. This is the bald brother. Very charismatic. Well, it does. Oh, let's ask about him. Who is this? Queen of Swords. Look at you there, Aquarius, Queen of Swords. You're in deep contemplation about this person. I want to know if it's King of Cups. Ooh, Scorpio. No, that was Scorpio. This is someone else. This is someone else, I feel. But the King of Cups came out in the cards when I cut them. So clearly, yeah. King of Cups is on your mind. They're there. They haven't gone. They're on your mind. But there is a King of Wands on the horizon. But it's up to you here, because you could be drawn. I feel you could be drawn back to that King of Cups, that Scorpio guy. But actually, you've got this King of Wands waiting in the wings. It really depends on you, my darling, because I'm sensing a little pull back towards this Scorpio. And Scorpios have a way of reappearing in our lives. They're a number 8 energy, and they never, they come back round like the number 8. Would you agree, Tiger? They never quite leave. Oh, did I, Jennifer? Right. Well, then this seems to tally with that. But there is a bit of a pull there towards that Sans Farmer. Okay, I think that was it with the donations. Is that right? Oh, you must make that decision, Jennifer. I wouldn't like to make that decision for you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. He's popping up everywhere, Casey. He's a bit of a dude, isn't he? I think he wants all the women. Hi, Jada. So I'd like to draw one card for Antonella, who is a new subscriber here. Do we have any? Oh, Jada, have you? Okay, please don't donate anyone else, please. I will do Jada's. Thank you, Jada. I'm just going to draw a card. One card for who else is new here? Antonella. You can ask a question, Antonella, but it'll just be the one card as I'm kind of running out of time now. Oh, that's all right, Jada. Don't worry, darling. You want to know. You want a card for your ex, Virgo, and you. Well, it looks to me your ex could possibly, or either you're thinking about and starting again, or he is. He or she. Your ex is thinking about a new start, and so are you. Or is it you? So one of you is thinking about a new start. I'll take one more card and see whether this is you. Praying for a new start, I feel. But he's kind of a bit cold, a little bit aloof. Someone who's pulled back. So at the moment, this person has shut down emotionally. But I feel you'd kind of like, although you'd like a new start, I feel you want a new start. Yeah. Yeah. I feel you want a new start, but I feel they have shut down emotionally at the moment. So at the moment, he's shut down emotionally. To have to say, darling. So you're this right now. I feel focus on yourself for a little while. Focus on yourself and your healing. And then we had. He blocked you. Yeah. It would make sense because, especially with the swords, internet, they relate to the sword. The swords relate to the internet. So, yeah, it makes sense. Okay, Jada, my love. Is there anyone from my old job still interested in me? Oh, Jada, let's have a look. There's a lot of love questions on tonight. I think we all need a bit of love in our life right now, don't we? And one thing's for sure, we've realised that's the most important thing in the world, isn't it? Oh, you're welcome, Antonella. I'm glad you could join us. Hope you come back Sunday. So we've got the Judgment card, and this is for Jada. Is there anyone from my old job still interested in me? Knight of Pentacles. The Wheel. Strength. 9 of Cups. That's right, Casey. Good. Pleased to hear it. 3 of Cups. Well, there is someone that you really were quite close to. 2 of Cups. The Fool. 2 more. The Empress. So I'm going to read it in a moment. The Ace of Pentacles. So there appears to have been a very strong connection between you and someone in your old job. And I'll show you the card that tells me that. So we've got the the 2 of Cups here. with someone you appear to have been very close to, or quite fond of. There was a good connection with you and someone else. Are you there, my love, Jada? But I feel, you know what? I actually feel. Let's cut these cards. I feel it's time for you, darling, to move on. You see the Judgment card. It's time for you to kind of move on now with your life. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, you see, moving on to a new future, a new destiny. I feel you're being coaxed in a new direction here. Things have happened to push you in a new direction, but you're being drawn back. You're thinking about this person. It's sort of holding you back a little bit. So, yeah, release, Casey. Good word. But you need to be strong. I'll draw this again for you. So, show you these cards again, rather. You need to be strong. I know you're kind of wishing there was a strong connection and you're missing them. It was a good friendship as well as an emotional bond. But I feel that they're saying here, don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Spoil yourself a little bit. Look after your own needs is what the tarot is saying. Another card for a new start. I just feel that it's time to move forward. You are being coaxed down a new path, as you're saying. Yes. It's up to you, but I feel don't go back. Don't look backwards. Keep your eye on the future, because that's where you're being led. Very much so, with that Destiny card, with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? What's Anne up to? Few farmers. Do you live in the countryside, Anne? I love that one, Casey. Absolutely. Casey said we never look back except to see how far we have come. Absolutely. Yeah. It's so easy to be drawn back into a situation that really wasn't good for us, especially if you're feeling a bit lonely or vulnerable. But I do feel that a new path is opened already for you and you need to stay on it. I really do. And I feel you'll thank yourself for that. Okay, I want to draw a quick card for Grainy. Lovely Grainy. Hope you're doing well, my love. So no more donations, anyone. Oh, well, there's a couple that's flew out for you. Something very positive coming in for you, dear Grainy. Okay, that's going to lift your spirits. Look at that. Literally flew out of the deck for you. Spirit really want you to know this. I feel you've been a bit down. They're letting you know that positive. There's such a positive card. The 8. Look at the energy in that card. So I feel you're going to be very busy, but the sun is going to shine for you. Very positive vibes coming from these two cards again. So things are looking better. Yeah, I understand, Grainy, but actually things are going to start sort of suddenly getting better. How can I say? It's almost as if, that, how can I say? I went out with my husband. We drove somewhere. I've only been out walking since March the 22nd. I haven't been out in the car. We went out for a drive on Sunday to check on something. And it's further than I have been for a while. And I remember saying to him, the roads were quiet, but it just felt as if none of it had ever happened. It was so surreal. And that's kind of what I'm getting with these cards here for Grainy. Optimistic. You're being very good with your words today, Casey. Yeah. Yeah. So it's about, it's almost as if the whatever you're feeling disappears. Positivity returns for Grainy. Hi, Sarah A. Let's draw you a card then. Let's draw you a card. I think you're new here, aren't you? Are you new here? I love your name. Yeah, things can only get better. Okay. Devil card and the Queen of Wands. Oh, this is for Sarah A. I'm pretty sure you're new here. I could be wrong, but yeah, thank you for joining us. Yeah, so the Devil card. So it looks like a little bit of temptation going on here in some way. I wonder why. Let's check another card. How's it going in the love department, Sarah? How's it going? Let me know. How's it going in the love department? Because things are heating up here in some way. It's our life. I'll have to think of that one. You're single currently. Well, don't hold your breath, because actually, Knight of Cups seems to be entering your life here. It really does look to me as if some very sexy person is coming into your environment. Yes, someone new, and someone very sexy. You're going to be very sexually drawn to them. Very sort of, this is real sexual chemistry. Look at that, the Devil and the fire sign lady. She doesn't, generally has quite a high sex drive. The fire sign women. So I don't know what sign you are, but you've got that energy anyway around this person, and I feel this is passion coming into your life. Passion, absolutely. Yeah, sounds good. Tiger Dragon, if you see a fiery guy holding a bouquet, wink at him. Definitely. But yeah, lots of passion there. And then I'm just going to draw a card for each of our lovely moderators to say a big thank you. So who do I see first? Casey, I just saw your name. Let's start with you, my love. Card for Casey, please. The angels and spirit guides, what message do you have for the lovely Casey Sunshine? Oh, shall I show you, Casey? 9 of Cups. What a beautiful card. This is really lovely. When you have one card, you want this card. This is, do you know what, actually, Casey, if you want to close your eyes and make a wish, please do it. I often say that to people when I read face to face, when they get this card and they hold it and make a wish. So I'm just going to give you a moment to close your eyes and make a wish. So this is hopes and wishes coming true. Lovely, Casey. Okay, Barbara Halliday, can see you next. The angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to our beautiful Barbara, please. Oh, Barbara, lots of energy with this card. Queen of Wands. This is, as you know, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is positivity. This is bouncing back. This is rising above it, okay? It's a lovely upbeat energy coming in for you. Maybe this weekend. You know, maybe you're starting to feel alive again. This is positivity, motivation. Okay. It's a very positive vibe. So you're really raring to go, I feel, full of energy this weekend. And now for our wonderful tiger dragon. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your guidance, your loving guidance to our wonderful tiger dragon. What do you need him to know, please, for this weekend? Oh, the Magician card, Tiger Dragon. The Magician card relates to confidence. It relates to being assertive, making things happen. You know, thinking outside of the box. That's what the Magician does. Let's have a look at this card. Yes, I thought so. If you look in this card, this is a wonderful deck. If you look in this card, Tiger, this guy's levitating, you know, and what I'm getting here, I feel I need to say to you for this weekend, okay, and please remember this. Keep remembering this, repeating it to yourself. Anything is possible if you put your mind to it, okay? That's what comes to me as I read this card for you. Anything is possible if you put your mind to it, okay? Lovely cards there. Okay, so, you're welcome, Tiger. So I'm going to go. So I'm going to make myself a nice cuppa, and then us here in the UK, we go and clap for the NHS outside our front doors, and for everyone else, you know, do stay safe, everybody, won't you? Yeah, it's so true, Casey, and it's very true, isn't it? Really, anything is possible if we put our mind to it. We need to remind ourselves of that. So, but stay safe, everybody, and I'll be back on Sunday. Much love to you all.